All-Inclusive. My name is Elke Thompson, and I'm the producer for today's event. Before we get started, I would like to go over a few items so you know how to participate in today's event. You have joined the presentation listening using your computer speaker system by default. If you would prefer to join over the telephone, just select telephone in the audio pane and the dial-in information will be displayed. You will have the opportunity to submit text questions to today's presenter by typing your questions into the questions pane of the control panel. You may send in your questions at any time during the presentation. Our support team will be answering some on the spot, but we will also select some to be addressed during the Q&A session at the end. Today's webinar is being recorded, and you will receive a follow-up email within 24 to 48 hours with a link to view the recording. I would now like to introduce Angela Composto, Silversea's Vice President of Marketing for the Americas, who will introduce our guest speakers of the day.
Thank you so much, Elke. Hello to our guests, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Angela Composto, and I'm the Vice President of Marketing for Silversea. We're very excited to see that many of you have joined us today to learn more about the unique cruise experiences that Silversea offers our customers. As a reminder, if we have any of our valuable travel agent partners who have logged on to this consumer presentation, we'd love it if you could please be sure to join us for the 3 p.m. session, which includes exciting sales content designed specifically for you. I'm absolutely delighted to introduce our guest speakers for today. First, we have Patterson Neville, who's our Area Sales Director for the Southeast, and she'll give us a brief overview of the Silversea lifestyle and cruise experience, since some of you are new to our brand. In her role, Patterson is responsible for Silversea's sales efforts in the southeastern United States and ensuring that our travel partners and potential guests are aware of the amazing experiences that sailing with Silversea can provide. Then Darius Mehta, our Vice President of Air and Land, will dive deeper into this amazing new Asia program that Silversea has created for the 2016 Asia voyages aboard Silver Shadow. Darius is the perfect person to guide us through this journey, as his team has worked diligently to craft the land programs included in this package to match the high standards of luxury and comfort we have aboard our ships. Darius is a passionate veteran of the cruise industry and has a wealth of knowledge that I know he's anxious to share with you today. So without further ado, please welcome Patterson and Darius and enjoy the presentation.
Thank you, Angela. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your interest in Silversea. So let's get started, and I'm going to review the agenda for today's webinar.
Elke, can you advance, please?
Sure, just one moment.
Sorry about that, folks. Technical difficulty.
Okay, let's try that one more time. Here we go. Thank you. So the agenda we have this afternoon, I'm going to give a good Silversea overview to you, and then Darius will come on and then discuss our program overview for Asia, including the itineraries, the airfare from selected U.S. and Canada gateways, our business class upgrade, hotels and transfers, and our Silver Shore select excursions. And now I'd like to talk about what's new at Silversea. We're not advancing here, so thank you. First of all, we have 8 ships in our Silversea fleet. We have 5 ships in our classic fleet, which would be the Silver Cloud, the Silver Wind, the Silver Whisper, the Silver Shadow, and the Silver Spirit. And these ships are doing traditional itineraries, going to places such as the Baltic, the Mediterranean, Africa, of course, Asia, the Caribbean, Alaska, and Canada, New England. Then we have our expedition fleet of the Silver Explorer, the Silver Galapagos, and the Silver Discoverer. These ships range from 100 to 132 guests, traveling to the most remote places in the world, such as the Arctic, Antarctica, We're in the Galapagos year-round, and the Silver Discover is in Far East Asia.
Okay, Patterson, Elke's going to do the advancing, so if you'll just let her know when to advance, then she'll be able to move forward.
Okay, great. Thank you. We had it, and now let's go on. So we have a wonderful all-inclusive lifestyle. Advance. We offer spacious suites on Silversea. 85% of our suites have a private veranda. Advance. This is a typical suite with 376 square feet. Advance. Everyone on Silversea has a butler. Every ship, every suite, we offer a butler service for everyone, and this is something very unique to our product. Advance. Some of our suite indulgences, we offer Italian marble bathrooms, beautiful Italian Bertisi linens, spa robes, slippers, flat screen TV, and Wi-Fi internet service, which I'll talk about a little bit more often. Okay, let's advance. Some of our suite amenities, you have a choice when you come on Silversea of twin mattresses or queen size, soft or firm, and your butler will turn it over to offer you whichever one you prefer. We have 9 different pillow types and lovely amenities such as Bulgari and Ferragamo. Advance. We have numerous dining choices with Silversea. We have casual or formal dining. On a 7-day itinerary, we have 1 formal night, but we also have options if you do not want to dress formal. We have 4 dining choices on our classic fleet and 6 dining choices on the Silver Spirit. Open seating in our restaurant for lunch and dinner with no assigned time or tables. We also offer alternative dining options. La Terrazza is our Italian restaurant. La Champagne is our Relais and Chateau venue. And we offer beautiful outside dining at the grill. And on the Silver Spirit, we offer Asian cuisine at Seishin and tapas at the Star Supper Club. Advance. We also offer in your suite, in-suite dining and 24-hour room service. At this point, I'd like to turn the program over to Darius, where he will discuss our all-inclusive Asia program.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Darius, and I'm based in the Fort Lauderdale office with a very funny name and a British accent, but I look after all the land programs and the air programs. And I don't think we've ever had a headline more appropriate, far more in the Far East. Next one, please. So these are the offers that we have for you now on this wonderful offer in Asia. Select free shore excursions, included airfare with the transfers, and very exciting Wi-Fi for every guest, and I think that Patterson will talk more about that shortly. And also we included 2-night hotel stay, and not just any hotel, but in the Shangri-La chain, which I know you all will know is a 5-star luxury hotel chain. So 18 amazing itineraries, ranging from 7 days to 16 days. And there's also options to combine voyages, so you can stay for us up to 30, 35 days if you wish with us on these amazing itineraries. So the Singapore round-trip itineraries, as you can see, vary. We go to Brunei, we go up the Malaysian Peninsula, we go to Yangon, really exciting, an emerging destination now. Burma opening up for the first time in many, many years. Really, really excited to be there, be on the cusp of a new whole era for that country. Then Singapore to Hong Kong takes us through Vietnam, and then from Hong Kong back to Singapore takes us through Brunei, which I think is also extremely exciting. But we also give you the option of going from Hong Kong to Singapore and going through some really wonderful ports in Vietnam. The Hong Kong round trips take in Keelung and go up to Japan, to Kagoshima, where I've just recently returned from, a wonderful country. They also take you to China, Dalian and Tianjin, which is the gateway for Beijing and the Great Wall of China. Shanghai, we offer overland to Jian and the Terracotta Warriors, so great opportunities there. And then also we offer Osaka on our way to Tokyo when the ship turns around in Tokyo. Now, we include airfare. It's complimentary round-trip economy airfare from 50 US gateways. This is a really, really good deal because airfares to Asia are rather expensive, and we've included them in this special program. We have 50 US gateways, which cover most people, I think, but should you be coming from somewhere that's not within the 50, we can still quote you a rate. It'll be slightly higher, but we can still quote you a rate, so please do ask for that. Business class upgrades. Again, this is a really, really good deal. I have to emphasize, starting from $1,999 each way, an exceptional value. These seats are going to go very quickly, so I advise you to book early and lock in your business class upgrade with us to get these really, really good rates. Just a couple of points to remember about the business class upgrades. They actually only apply to the trans-Pacific portion, so the portion of the air that's over the water. So the domestic flight may be in economy class. The promotional air packages are available only to the first and second full fare guests in a suite. And as you know now with airlines, baggage rates vary from airline to airline, so we do advise you to check with the airline that we book you with. When we talk about the airlines we're using regular carriers, we're using Cathay Pacific, we're using American Airlines, we're using Delta. So really, really good reputable airlines are working with us on this amazing promotion. Included two-night hotel. Unlike some of our competitors who offer a selection of hotels, you're never sure which one you're going to get in their included hotel program, we're giving you the Shangri-La Hotel in all three cities. The Shangri-La in Singapore is almost downtown in Orchard Road. For those of you that know Singapore, Orchard Road, of course, is where everything happens in Singapore. The Shangri-La in Tokyo is right by the central station, right in the central area of Tokyo. And the Shangri-La in Hong Kong is on the Kowloon side with great views across the harbor to the island, so you can see the wonderful laser light show at night. This, again, is a great value. The Shangri-La hotels are five-star hotels with an Asian history that are now opening hotels here in America and also in Europe. Now, we've included a number of what we call select shore excursions that are included in this program. And I don't know if any of you look at Cruise Critic, but we got some really, really good reviews on Cruise Critic for our included shore excursion program in Europe. And people were saying that we in no way altered our quality of tours for the tours that were included, which is absolutely what we're doing in Asia as well. We're not altering the tour content in any way on the tours that are included, what we call our select tours. So, for example, when we're in Yangon, we're there overnight, we offer 4 select tours, and they take everything from a regular tour of Yangon to go into the Shwedagon Pagoda. You can go to the Augustin Museum, and you can even do an evening tour, the Shwedagon by candlelight. And that's the picture that you see on the slide. It's a truly amazing pagoda in the center of Yangon. In Bangkok, again, we have 3 tours that are available in our select program. Of course, the Grand Palace is famous. The scenic old Bangkok tour is included. There's a tuk-tuk ride, which is fun. No one should leave Bangkok without riding one of the tuk-tuks, which is the 3-wheel bicycle, kind of motorized rickshaw thing. And then, of course, we also include a river cruise. Another thing about Bangkok is with Silversea, our ships are able to get right into town. We sail right up the river, and we dock in Klong Toei. Bangkok traffic can be crazy, so you want to be as close to town as you possibly can, and we get you there. Now, for those of you that want something a little bit more, we have our Silver Shore collection tours. And these tours are usually small group, culturally based tours that take in something special in the destination. And we've included these at a very, very good and competitive price. And I think when you see the price on the website, after you booked your cruise, you'll see that they are really, really good value to upgrade to the Silver Shore collection tours. And if you like to do things, and many of our guests do like to do things on a private basis, we can offer you Silver Shore Privato, which gives you a private car and a guide. And you have 2 ways of doing this. You can talk to the shore concierge on board and arrange an itinerary tailored to you, or you can tell us that you want to follow just a basic tour, but you don't want to do it in the bus, and we will set that up for you with Silver Shore Privato. And all this can be booked, once you've booked your cruise, all this can be booked online prior to boarding the ship. So now I'll hand it back to Patterson, who's going to tell you what exciting things are happening with us here at Silversea Cruises.
Thank you, Darius. Let's see if I've got control. I don't think I do. So let's get started. I want to talk to you about something very exciting that we just announced for 2016. We are offering complimentary Wi-Fi for every suite, every voyage, on every ship. If you are in a Vista or Veranda, please advance. We're offering 1 hour per day per person for these suites, the Vista Veranda. And if you're in our large suites, we're offering unlimited internet access. This is a sample here of the packages that we're offering once you've used up the internet that we have to offer you. Please advance. We've just announced this week our World Cruise for 2017. This will be San Francisco to Monte Carlo, January 6th through May 3rd, 2017. Just so you know, for 2016, we have more guests booked on our World Cruise than we have in the history of Silversea. So if any of you out there are interested in a trip of a lifetime, please book this as soon as possible. We're excited to offer it to you. These are some of the benefits that we're offering on our World Cruise. Business class air with private card transfers, a $4,000 onboard spending credit, a gala bon voyage reception, 3 exclusive World Cruise events, 2 Silversea experiences, and special commemorative gifts, along with baggage valet. And for 2016 and for 2017 World Cruises, we're now offering complimentary dry cleaning and laundry service, as well as complimentary unlimited Wi-Fi, which we have mentioned many times. Yes. The most exciting thing at Silversea right now is we have just announced recently we have a brand new ship coming to us. The Silver Muse will be here in the spring of 2017. This ship will be available to book this fall, the fall of 2015. The ship will carry 596 guests, and there is so much more to learn about her. We have not been given all the details, but I promise it's something that you will want to stay tuned to. So thank you so much for your interest in Silversea. We appreciate you taking the time this afternoon. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Patterson and Darius, for a very informative presentation. I'm guessing we probably have a number of folks planning their Asia voyages as we speak, because I know I am. At this point, we'd like to address some of the questions that have been submitted during the presentation. As a reminder, if you haven't yet submitted your questions, you can still do so via the questions pane in your attendee control panel. We've received a number of questions today, so I'm going to answer as many as I can within the time allotted. The first question we received was, can we pick and choose what we want on this package? Unfortunately, the package price includes, fortunately, the package price includes all the components that we've talked about today. The air, the hotel, the transfers, the land. You can either take the package price, which includes all of those items, or you can get the cruise-only fare, but because Wi-Fi and shore excursions are free, it is included in the cruise-only fare. So you can take out the hotel and the air, or you can keep that in, but those are the only pieces that are removable. The second question we received was, what if I decide to take collection or privato shore excursions instead? Do I get a credit for those included excursions? No, because as I just mentioned, that the shore excursions are free. So there's not going to be a credit if you decide not to use the free Silver Shore Select excursion. But we also, with this package, collection and privato are very specially priced. So those that are booked on this package are going to receive very favorable rates on the collection and privato tours as well. All right, the next question I see is, are there any extra fees not covered on this Asia package? Everything is included, as we've said. The only exceptions that may be is if you, depending on where you live, if you have a late returning flight at the end of the cruise and you have to book a post-cruise hotel stay, or if you decide to take any of the upgraded Silver Shore collection or privato excursions, those would be considered extra. The fourth question we have is, what airline are you using for the air portion of this package? Our air team continues to do, every day they are searching for the best rates on globally recognized airlines from American Airlines to Cathay Pacific, all big names that we utilized for this package, as well as all of our other promotions that we work on. So those are the questions I have today. They were great questions, and we appreciate you taking the time to submit them. Since our time is going to be coming to an end, if we haven't had an opportunity to address the questions you've submitted, or if you've done so as we're closing this out, we encourage you to go ahead and reach out to your professional travel planner or contact Silversea for any additional questions. And for those of you that may have missed something or would like to view this presentation again or to forward it, you'll be receiving an email from us within the next 2 days with a link to view the recording of today's webinar. So on behalf of everyone at Silversea, as well as our valued travel partners, Patterson, Darius, and I thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to welcoming you on board a Silversea voyage in the near future. Have a wonderful afternoon.